myQuietTime Ministries. And every day I have the privilege of meeting alone with the one who actually created me, who made the world. His name is Jesus. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And this is myQuietTime. Do you need a big vision of God today? Is the world just too much with you these days? Do you need just a bit of encouragement to calculate God into the present circumstance of your life? Listen to these verses in 1 Chronicles 29, verses 11 to 13. Yours, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty, indeed everything that is in the heavens and the earth. Yours is the dominion, O Lord, and you exalt yourself as head over all. Both riches and honor come from you, and you rule over all. And in your hand is power and might, and it lies in your hand to make great and to strengthen everyone. Now, therefore, O our God, we thank you and praise your glorious name. I love these verses from myQuietTime. Oh, I need to hear them, especially when I'm faced with some kind of impossible in my life. Because for every impossible in our lives, we need to calculate in the God of the impossibles and realize that nothing is impossible with Him. In these verses, we realize that everything belongs to God. This truth settles 1,000 worries and wonders that can fly through our minds in the course of our lives. David discovered this truth, and he prayed these words, and here they are again. Yours, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty. Indeed, everything that is in the heavens and the earth. Yours is the dominion, O Lord, and you exalt yourself as head over all. Both riches and honor come from you, and you rule over all. And in your hand is power and might, and it lies in your hand to make great and to strengthen everyone. Now, therefore, our God, we thank you and praise your glorious name. David knew that all things come through God's sovereign hands. God is ultimately in control, and even when things seem out of control, God still rules. If we need salvation, we run to God, for salvation is in Him alone. If we have a need, ask for God's help, for help is in Him alone. He may use something on earth, but ultimately, He is our provider. We can trust in Him at all times, according to Psalm 62, verse 8. There's no room for worry, and the child that constantly worries simply doesn't know the greatness of his or her God, our beloved and trusted and faithful Abba Father. I know these truths, but I have great feet of clay, and I can fall into fear and worry. And that's when I begin speaking to my soul, just like David did, and remember the greatness of my God, especially His power and His sovereignty. I was in Lake Havasu City recently and noticed near the end of the day that the sky was lighting up with color. I grabbed my camera, I got in my car, I drove across the bridge onto the island to one of my favorite places to catch the sunset. And oh, how God was painting the sky. Every moment was different. There were some others who saw me looking at the beauty through the lens of my camera. And do you know what happened? They stopped and looked also. One girl got so excited at what God was doing in the sky that she stayed a half an hour taking photos with her iPhone. And you see, that's what happens. When we stop and look at the greatness of God, even in our own impossibles, others notice, and they're drawn to the Lord. Here's the thing. If God can paint the sky moment by moment with such magnificent glory and majesty, then surely He can handle the impossible, seemingly out of control circumstances that we experience at certain times in our lives. So today, dear friend, remember that everything, yes, everything, is in the control of your great God. Run to Him. Cry out for His help. Then watch eagerly and with great hope and expectation to see what He will do in your life. Oh Lord, Thank you for showing me your greatness and glory and for helping me to look away from impossible situations and look to you, realizing nothing is impossible with you. And that's my quiet time for this week. God bless you as you continue on in the great adventure of knowing Him.